Hi guys, as you can see, this is a small one tonight. I've been going through my videos and doing all my thumbnails and doing inventory and whatever, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, it's changing. I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to correct things and make them look better for you. And as I was going through, I saw the KFC copycat recipe, I think in a short, but I'm not sure I showed you the full version. And it's not long at all. So I said, all right, tonight I have to make it because I have a full bag to make for myself for the week and for dinner tomorrow and lunch and whatever have you. So I said, now's the opportune time because I won't go out and just buy that to make the recipe to show you. So it's impromptu. I just got up from my editing desk. I was going to make this in the morning, honestly, but I said, let me do it now, get it out of the way and show them because it's not long. I'm going to lower the camera and then we're just going to focus on the recipe. It's so good. And let me tell you something, I'm real proud of it because I only will, let me do this. This is terrible. I need a cameraman. I only will eat KFC coleslaw. I won't eat any other one. I don't like the ingredients. I don't like sour cream or just the thought of sugar in it really bothered me. And I'm like, with this recipe, it's coleslaw. Let me show you so you know, and I'll go through it again. Marie's coleslaw dressing, a dash of milk, and that's it. I do a bit extra because I tried to modify thinking what I taste in my mouth when I eat KFC. So I have a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, and pepper. You don't even have to put them if you don't want. It will still taste the same. I've given this recipe to a few people, and one person, it made me so proud. He said, nailed it, nailed it. I said, what are you talking about? Because I had given it to him the day before. He goes, the KFC coleslaw. Nailed it. He said, it tastes just like it. I said, right? I was so excited. I was really like a kid. That's how I get about food. You guys know me. All right. Now, I've never taken the whole bag and did it. I don't know if I should do it in twos. Let me do it in twos because we don't want to overcrowd and make it the wrong chop. Now, here's the secret. The secret to their KFC coleslaw, I think, is what I like so much is the chop, the bite, the small grind that they have on it. It's not stringy. I have tooth issues. I don't know if anybody else is with me, but I do. And if you do as well, that's an issue. It's a thing. You know, you want small bites. I spoon this in with as a side for my lunch, with my sandwich, whatever. Minimal chewing needed. You understand what I'm saying? I have TMJ. That means the more stress I put on my jaw to chew, I have what they call episodes where it hurts and I have to put warm packs on my jaw. Let's not get into that. It's a whole other story. But I have TMJ and this is the best for me to eat something I love. Okay, I'm plugged in. I'm here. I'm going to pulse it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that it? Let me see. Let me do 8. I did 9. Okay. I'm loving this new Cuisinart because I'll tell you right now, with this, I don't have, I could never work my old one. I was like, I don't know, Cuisinart dyslexic. This one's giving me a little trouble getting it. There it is. Because you know what? It's not the machine. It's my wrist strength. I don't have any wrist strength. Okay, look, guys. Let me give you a bird's eye view. I'm going to show you, and then we're going to finish up the next chop. I dropped some. Let me not worry about the floor now. Here's what I'm talking about, okay? That's their secret. It's the chop. It's small, biteable, friendly for TMJ and old people. Or if I had dentures, and I mean no offense to anyone, God forbid. If I have my own dental issues, I can't chew things that hurt my jaw. I totally understand. Here's the next part of the bag. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, the beauty of this is too, if you're watching me and you do watch me and you listen, you know I got to go 100 places with one recipe. This is genius, not just for KFC's coleslaw. We do Italian coleslaw when I'm doing it right now in the process of my diet. I'm doing with the oil and vinegar and balsamic. So it's not just the KFC copycat, it's the chop. That's the thing I want to share. It's the chop. That's the recipe, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. You may like a spot of 8, 7, but this is what, okay, now I'm a pro. By the second time, I'm a pro. You may like it a little bit more, how would you say? Not so chopped. My hubby one time, he said, it's a little too chopped, don't you think? I said, no, it's not. KFC is even smaller. We always argue about silly stuff like that. But here's the deal. You just watched me do 9 pulses. Check your own. You may like 6 pulses, 5 pulses. Here's what 9 pulses look like, okay? That's 9. That, to me, is KFC. That's KFC's pulse. Nobody's going to change my mind. Okay, let me unplug this because I have a terrible fear of getting hurt with something like that. Now, I'm going to flip you up so you can see me a little bit. Okay, this is horrible. Horrible. If you watched me with this cinematography, thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, we have a nice big bowl of it, right? Okay. Now we have Marisa, I have my jar I didn't finish. This may be enough. That's the beauty of it too. The whole bag at Publix, I think I paid $3.09, okay? I have about half a jar here. This whole bag only takes like 3 tablespoons. Crazy, right? 1, 2, because I don't like it sweet and soggy. 3, okay. I think that this jar is going to be enough. Let me put my other one, which is almost half full, say. Brand new one. Let me put that back in the fridge. Totally honest with you. I love sharing it all with you guys. So you learn and know, and I help you, I hope. Okay, let's see what that turns into. Now, this is the beauty. I don't want to see putting white sugar in. That turned me off as a kid. The thought that any food has white sugar poured into it is, for me, a turn off. I don't like sweet and savory mixed. I don't. The only sweet and savory mixed I would eat is this from KFC, oddly enough. I don't like milk in things, especially salad. The thought of milk in salad, grosses me out, or buttermilk in things. So I was like, oh, I wouldn't survive in the South. And here I am in South Florida and learn this recipe, so go figure. All right, that was enough to season all of what we put. Pretty much, it's a dry mix. I'm gonna finish the jar. Look what's in there. I'm gonna finish it out. And I'm gonna put our milk in there because this just takes a little bit. Like a little, I can't even, there's no measurement. I never measured it when I copycat it. I never measured. I just went by sight and texture. And you will too. If you like it more soupy, you'll put more milk. Here, this is what I'm gonna do. Look, that's empty. I'm gonna put the milk in here. That was 3/4 of this full, okay? Let's put the cover back on. And we'll shake it up to get all that residue. Why waste it? Let's get the residue. It's flavor, okay? It's flavor. And we're only gonna have to douse a little bit. Watch me. I love this coleslaw. Every time I make it, I go through it so quick. Okay, let's put that nice and blended. This is good all year. Anytime, any meal, with a burger, with a piece of chicken, with a hot dog, anything by itself with chicken strips, okay? Breaded shrimp, whatever you want. Winter, summer, fall, spring. I eat it all year long, okay? It's freezing here for us Floridians. We have heat on, okay? We have heat on, and I'm making coleslaw. Go figure. I like this, see? Now it's all nice blended. Everything's in there. I like the chop, it's perfection. And get the one with the, because they have several. Don't go for the extra money of anything fancy. The Publix is beautiful for $3. This is fantastic. Okay, now is when we need the milk. And now we have the excess from there. I just did that tonight. That's an extra. I'm gonna learn when I'm at the end of the jar, do that. Sometimes you're not, you know, sometimes you're not. Let's see. So now this is flavored milk. I only used half of what I had. Let me put the pepper. Now is the time. A little bit of pepper. Okay. Onion, because I know that's in, I taste that. They must use shredded. I think I looked up many KFC copycats and they use shredded, really fine onions, because I said onions in there. I never really, I love the taste, but I never chewed on a piece of onion, so it must be very tiny in there. And a little bit of garlic, which I never really tasted in there. It's pretty plain, and that's what I like about KFC's coleslaw. But now with my little addition of those spices, really tasty. It's tasty. Okay, and there you have it, guys. That's it. It couldn't be cheaper. It couldn't be easier. It couldn't be more delicious. It goes with anything, any season, anywhere, any state, any country. I'm sorry, it's a winner. I make it now. It's on my regular roster. There are certain things I just make regularly, and this is one of them. And it's new to me. I'm an old dog, and it's new to me. Trust me, I have never known how to make coleslaw, and I wouldn't. I didn't like any other recipes. I forget how I even came across this one. It's so silly. But I tried it, and I said, all right, it's simple. I may have tried it by myself. This may be an original me. Because I like Marie's. I do love Marie's. Not for nothing. I like her. And there you have it. Now, I'm going to take it. You guys know I'm into these deli containers that I buy. Now, what I do is I'm going to just make 2 containers and enjoy for the rest of the week. Share if I want. I don't have to taste it, but I will just to make sure before I pack it away that it's seasoned to perfection. Drop the fork. On point. On point. Nothing else to do. Nothing else to add except the burger. Alright guys, till the next one. I'm glad I took the time to make sure you fully understood the products I'm using. Don't forget, here in Publix I'm privileged. I get these buy one get one, and that's when I buy them, and that's when I make my coleslaw, because these could be around $5, just under $5 each. But to get 2 for $5, and then you grab your $3 bag of coleslaw, you're good for a while, a couple of months. You can be making this for a few recipes. All right, stay well, stay warm, stay healthy, be blessed, and be kind.